put yourself in a position where you have to stretch outside your comfort zone, then you are forced to expand your consciousness. So told to us by Les Brown. There are many things that we step out of. We step out of planes, trains, automobiles. We step out on faith. We step out of conversations, situations. And any and all of these can be pretty intimidating, depending on the circumstance. And if we were to step out on any of these while in motion, that could be problematic. And of course, if we were to step out on any of these when something critical was happening, that can be devastating. But stepping out of my comfort zone has been my saving grace. What is stepping out of your comfort zone, you say? Stepping out means being comfortable. It means you're moving into uncharted territory. You're trying things that you've never tried before. You're doing things that you've never done before. You're learning things you've never learned before. When was the last time you had been charting? You see, I did a reassessment of my life, and I had to figure out or pinpoint exactly when it was. And I found out there was this story when I was 10 years old. And I think it helped me lead to all the decisions that I've made thus far. Did I say it again? I was 10 years old. And I decided, without anyone asking, without anybody telling me, without asking for anyone's feedback, that I was going to be a singer. A singer. Well, why not? I'm performing a concert every night in the confines of my bedroom. I would go into my room and it would be pitch dark, and the moon would shine through the window and serve as my spotlight, and I would sing my heart out every night. I remember one Saturday morning I woke up, and then there was a news article that said that there was a talent contest. A talent contest. I was terrified, but elated. It was clear across town in a neighborhood that I was not familiar with. But I told myself I needed to do this. This was my chance. So I immediately signed up and I ran upstairs to continue with the countless rehearsals. I remember the night that I attended. My mother and father were in the back of the room, and they were standing there looking at each other as if to say, well, who told her that she could sing? And I sang my heart out. No, I didn't win, but who cares? I stepped out and did something that I never imagined I could do. And then I realized that is it. That's why stepping out is such a monumental thing, because I decided that I wasn't going to let fear stop me. You can't be scared of something that hasn't happened yet. Your life exists beyond the bubbles of your own personal thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Your life is a sum of all of your experiences, not just the ones that you're comfortable with, like your bedroom. I've since charted outside of my comfort zone in a number of areas. I met my husband on the internet. Here I am at a time on this newly found World Wide Web, the true and unknown. And I decided I'm going to find my soulmate. 25 years later, I found my soulmate on the internet. I found love just looking through the unknown. And it's true, life transitions are all about change. And each time I found myself transitioning, I would move to another level. I decided to become a mom at the age of 43, advanced maternal age. That's the terminology that they gave. I just remember the word old, but I wanted a child. And so I decided to have one. 12 years later, and there's Simone, my internal light outside my body. Inevitably, life transitions, they do transform you. Only 3 weeks ago, I decided to leave my job, 20 years in the industry, and had prior never been without a job. I mean, I worked when I was 15 years old. I worked in high school, I worked in junior high, high school, college, you name it. And today, of all days during a pandemic, where people are losing their jobs and have no way of knowing how they're going to make ends meet, I decide to walk away from one. It wasn't easy, but I just feel like it's necessary. You will never have an idea of what you're made of unless and until you venture outside of your own familiar world. Toastmasters, here's one thing that I know from life experiences. Your life is out there just waiting for you, and you owe it to yourself to take risk. Life transitions are about change. Venturing out and following your heart can bring about some things or someone so beautiful. Deval Gaudier reminds us that the only thing that is stopping you from where you are to where you want to go is your comfort zone. Maybe we can step out of a plane, train, or an automobile, provided it's not moving. But what is essential is that we do take a step and that we embrace the unknown. Sing your heart out. When's the last time you have been charting?